My name is Brent, president of B2C, and we're going to discuss serratus anterior activation. Your serratus anterior is a muscle that has a propensity to get weak in upper body dysfunction as we get stuck in downward rotation. We lose this ability to upwardly rotate our scapula. I'm going to have Salvina come over and demonstrate our favorite serratus anterior activation. Many of you guys have probably heard of wall angels. Wall angels are a great exercise because they help us get our overactive synergists, being our subscapularis and our pectoralis minor, out of the way. So we're going to retract and bring her shoulder blades against the wall. That'll get pec minor out of the way. I'm going to make sure she's drawn in, her back's nice and flat, head's back and chin tucked, so we're all aligned in good posture. And then we need to start working on this upward rotation component of serratus anterior. We'll start with the most regressed version, which we're just going to do scaption. I'm going to have her go ahead and point her thumbs forward, because that's going to give her some space up here. She won't have to reach so far back. She's just going to go ahead and reach back and touch the wall. For people with a little bit of flexibility issues, some strength issues, that's going to be a challenge. Just to try to get the point of their thumb back to the wall is going to be a really huge challenge. We can progress that by then having her tuck her thumb, and now trying to get this part of her hand all the way to the wall. So that's a nice little progression and extensibility and strength. Good. And then we can progress this scaption against the wall one more time by reaching a little more straight up above your shoulders. Great. Nice. Once your client can do that, we can go ahead and progress to the wall angels that everybody's seen. So now she's going to go ahead and go arms back. Once again, this external rotation reciprocally inhibits her subscapularis. The retraction of her shoulder blades being against the wall inhibits her pectoralis minor. Now we're going to work on that upward rotation component of the serratus anterior by just going through a shoulder press-like motion with her hands, forearms, and elbows against the wall. Most people, when they start doing this, will not be able to get very high. In fact, this is very good. Go ahead and repeat that a couple times. Ideally, if somebody had optimal serratus anterior strength, optimal extensibility of their glenohumeral joint as well as their scapula, they would be able to get their hands all the way up with their thumbs touching each other. Salvina's going to give it a try here without their elbows leaving the wall, which is a really, really big challenge. Now guys, this is a great progression. Most people can start here. If for some reason you have a client that they can't even start with the scaption against the wall, go ahead and move this whole progression to lying in a crunch-like position with legs bent on the floor. Repeat the same thing. You can do scaption with all the thumb progression straight over the head. You can do floor angels instead of wall angels to get the same strengthening effect, and then progress to the wall. Thank you.